Good morning, everybody. So today I'm trying to do a pretty productive day today. We'll see how well that goes. The plan today is to finish putting the stops on this sawmill extension, and then the log dog itself, which shouldn't be much of anything. And maybe even weld up this contraption I'm trying to make to help roll logs, and need to change the blade, and maybe if I don't get the contraption thing made, I do at least want to cut some of the maybe smaller pines that are dropped off, get them into cants, maybe even cut them down into some 2x4s first, because 2x4s I'm gonna use for sure, so it's not gonna hurt to have 2x4s. But I also wanted to have, in case I need some 2x8s or something like that. Haven't decided if I just want to leave them in big cants and then cut what I need when I need it, but I just want to get them cut, bark off the ground, and maybe stored somewhere they can be out of the elements and rot and stuff like that. So let's see. All right, it's hot out here today, so last time my camera overheated when I had it out there, so I'm trying to make some short videos of it. But I pretty much got the backstop on. I just needed to square it up and tighten it down. These have bolts that go through that are threaded into the bunk, and then it's got a nut to go on the backside of it. Because what was happening before is, I guess the thinness of the bunk wasn't holding tight enough, and they were getting out of adjustment, out of square, if you will, a little easier than they should be. So they send out nuts to go on the back side of it, but it's kind of hard to get in there and get them on. If they were flanged on one side, it might be a little bit easier, because then I could just put it inside the wrench and put them in there, but it's all right. I think my hand placement was the problem. They're not that bad. That was it. All right, so. Short one and a long one. I store them inside the bunk. good to me. Now, I gotta change this blade out because that poplar that was up here, I hit a big old nail and it was not cut in anymore. So I'm changing it out. I guess luckily I miscounted and I thought I only had one blade left, so I ordered more, but I actually had 2 blades left. So I have one more before I gotta open up the new pack of blades. All right, make sure there's no creatures in there. This thing should be pretty loose already. I don't know if that one's salvageable. I do have a wood miser about 30 minutes from here. I got a stack of blades in there that I'll take to them and see if they can sharpen. Salvage what they can. But I did, like I said, I did order a whole pack of, I think 10. Belt's already cracking. I just put it on. Yeah, look at that. Oh, man. Maybe I keep using it till it pops.
Do you want me to put up?
So, we'll see how that works. be able to cut the edges off of that one, make a good board out of that. All right, let's see what happens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I did it again. I was focused on cutting. Don't know how long it recorded until the sun hot temperatured it. So I'm sorry, but here we are. Got a 7 5/8 by 8. I might flip it over again. I know that's 8, and then just start cutting 2 by 8s, I guess. Down. Make sure I don't hit any back stops. Yeah, that thing's definitely out of whack. Fix that one. Square that one back up. This is officially the longest one I have cut on this mill. Still extremely heavy. But this one's not too bad. It's a little bit smaller, so it was a little more manageable to turn. Still hard, but those ones over there I'm a little worried about because those are some big daddies. I don't think my tractor's going to be able to pick them up. But let's give a measurement. Let's see what we're looking at. Well, nice. Probably take about 1 inch off of that because that's cut the way that it's cut. But 14.6. Very nice. 14. Let's say 14.5. Because that's got kind of like that wedge cut down there, so it's off a little bit. But 14 foot, the official longest log I've cut on this. And it's amazing. It just feels good to be able to do this. All right, I'm gonna set this gauge up and I'm gonna cut some, maybe I'll cut some 2x4s. Or, you know what, I don't know. I'll leave them as 2x8s. Cut 2x8s out of these and then, because I can. And if I need to, then I can stack them back up and cut them into 2x6s or 2x4s. Cool. All right. Let's figure out why this thing's not dripping out. All right. I got the sail skid. I was gonna do, I'm gonna do 1.5 inches. So store 2x4. So I'm gonna do. So I set it at 6 because the 6 is a 6/4 scale, which gives you that. So let's give this a try. All right, well, here's the deal. Today, might have got cut pretty short. So, the blade got stuck again, and it seemed weird, like, when I had the lube stuff going is when it kicked the blade off. So, the first blade I put on there, it bent, so I put the other blade on. And when I was spinning it to set it, my finger slipped off the wheel and I nicked the blade. It cut my fingers. So, don't be like me and wear gloves. I got so comfortable, like, oh, I should be fine. Nope, don't do it. Don't take it for granted. Don't get complacent. Those blades are sharp. So, but I finished the cut. I finished it out. I got 4 2x8s, and I don't know what the last one is. Oh, man. Probably 1 inch. Let's see. Oops. Come on, get out of the way. Yeah, about 1.25 inches. Something like that. So, it'll be fine. But, alright, I guess I'm gonna load these up here and try and find a place to put them now. So, like I said, I think it's gonna cut today kind of short. I don't know if I'm gonna do it anymore today. I might load a log up there and just let it sit and just get ready. Maybe I'll do some more tomorrow or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna cut this short, and if I keep going, then I'll make some more. But thanks for watching for what you got to for a little bit. See you guys later.